Welcome to Mark's Z900, I'm Mark, and today we're going to be talking about slip-on exhausts. Now I know there's loads of YouTubers out there that talks about how to fit these things. I'm not really going to go into that. I'm going to talk about the thought process of why I bought this particular slip-on. Then I'm going to go and fit the thing, and I'll do some more video after that of sort of before and after sounds and before and after looks as well, so you can see what the difference is. So let's talk about which slip-on we bought then. So first of all, I looked at the Aquapovic, or is it Akrokovich, or whatever it's called. It comes as standard on the performance version of the Kawasaki, but to buy it separately is £600, which is roughly what it would cost you to buy the performance version. But you get other things with that as well, so it kind of felt like it was way too expensive, so I didn't go with that one. And there was a few other things as well. They tend to be very heavily based on carbon fibre. I'm a big fan of carbon fibre. I've used it a lot in the past for different sports. But for an exhaust pipe, I don't see really what the benefit is. Perhaps it's a little bit lighter, but it certainly doesn't match the bike because there's no other carbon fibre on it. So, there was a few reasons I didn't go with that then. The Akrokovich. One is because I can't pronounce it. Two, I definitely can't spell it. There's too much carbon fibre. It's way too expensive at over £600. And I didn't really like the looks of it, to be honest. So that was that out. I looked at the Yoshimura. That was again too expensive. And then at the other end of the scale, I looked at the Lextech. Now, I used to have a Lex Moto 125, okay, don't judge me, that's just the bike I bought to get me back into biking. And it was alright, but it was half the price of a Japanese bike, but if I'm honest, it was also half the quality. So, I didn't really want something that was a low quality exhaust. Now, I'm sure there's loads of people out there that love Lextech and will shoot me down for saying so, but I went against that one just purely based on my experiences of having Lex Moto, which is essentially the same company. So what else did we look at? Scorpion. That was Scorpion was a close runner-up. I've got to be honest. They make absolutely fantastic looking exhaust pipes. They do them in matte black and they do it with red writing. So Scorpion down the side and there's a little red circle around the end of the exhaust. Fabulous. Again, quite expensive, but very nearly bought that one until I went on Kawasaki's owners club on Facebook, and everyone on there was saying go to SP Engineering. So I thought, well, okay, let's check that out. Not only that, they give you a 10% discount code, so all for a bargain. So I went to the SP Engineering website, and they've got some fabulous pipes, and so that is what I went with. Right, let's have a look at what I got then. It arrived, incidentally, a day and a half later. I think I ordered it on the Monday night and it arrived on Wednesday morning, which is fabulous delivery. Comes in a box like that, and when the guy handed it to me, I thought it was empty, because that does not weigh an awful lot. So what's inside then? Well, you've got all your bracketry and all that sort of stuff. The thing that makes it special to the Z900 is that particular link pipe, which I'll be using. And then there's the main bit of exhaust, which we've got in here. Let's just quickly whip that out. I won't show you all of it, I'm not doing one of these unboxing videos. This is my end cam. I've got to tell you, that is a thing of beauty. Look at it, fabulous. It says SP Engineering on it. It comes with or without baffles, so that's up to you whether you put them in. I'm going to try both and I'll do a sound test for both, but I've got to say, that feels like a really good piece of kit. And I went for the MotoGP version, which has got no carbon fibre on it. It's got this little pipe that shoots out the back there. So all of that's got to get fitted to my bike now. I'm not going to film all that bit because you want to see me fumbling away with my spanners, but I shall come back and tell you exactly how long that took me to do. So let's go get the bike out. I've got to say, has anybody not done that when bought one of these? Well, hi, I'm back. I've fitted the new exhaust pipe, and as you can probably tell by my clothes, it's actually the next day now because in actual fact things didn't go quite as well as I planned. So when I got the new exhaust on, or the new end can, what I discovered was that the joints on the link pipe weren't quite sound and it was letting the exhaust out, so they weren't airtight. So I needed to fix that. The second thing was that the angle of the exhaust wasn't quite right either. It was too low down and I wanted it raked up slightly. And the third thing was, when I looked at down the exhaust pipe, it wasn't actually square, it was slightly at an angle, so I had to change that back. So there were three things there that needed to be fixed, so I took it all apart again. And I used some exhaust paste on the joints. Now, I don't know if that's the right thing to do. It certainly did the job, and it's made it absolutely airtight. But the other thing I noticed was I didn't get any instructions with my kit, so I don't know if you were supposed to use it or not, or whether I was pushing the pipes too far in together, or perhaps I was doing something wrong. But anyway, I've got them really airtight and sorted now. So I recorded the before and after shots of what it sounds like on 2 different days in the end. What I would say is that on the GoPro the sound doesn't sound quite right, so with the baffles in, it sounds almost as if there's a kind of vibrating buzzy sound, which you don't really get when you hear it, sort of in true life. So I'm quite happy with that. With the baffles in, I think is the answer for me, but I do honestly like the sound with the baffles out. I think that's the best sound of them all, but it's just too loud and I don't want to upset the neighbours. So, job done. It looks great. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. It sounds a lot better. Definitely well worth it. So, not a particularly difficult job. Just bear in mind, get everything set up just right, and probably if you haven't got the instructions, ask for some, because I think there may be some bits and pieces that I had to find out as I went along. So that would have been a help. Okay, so that's it. There you go. A brand new end cam from SP Engineering.
Yeah.